The leaves have all now fallen, leaving behind bare naked branches. There's something so beautiful about seeing the stripped down trees, seeing their actual shapes now that they no longer have the leaves. And of course, getting to crunch on those leaves is pretty great too. For a few weeks now, every day around 4:15, something really cool happens. A giant flock of what looks like either ravens or crows, I'm not actually sure of the difference between them, along with some other smaller blackbirds, come flying across over the cottage every single evening. It takes about 45 minutes in total. They just keep coming, and I have been loving going out and watching them. Hi, buddy. In my video last week, I shared how I thrifted this bird lamp. It was white and broken and really not cute. I sprayed it gold and added the cute shade, but then it just felt like it was missing something. And my mom saw my video last week and texted me and said, I think it needs fringe around the shade. And I texted her back and said, yep, I already ordered it. I do not like the taste of grapefruit, but I sure do love the smell of it. But I was actually putting these in to dry out the peel for a little craft project. Thank you so much to Foreo Sweden for sponsoring this video. If you've been thinking about getting an LED face mask, this might be the time because Foreo is offering amazing Black Friday deals. This is the FAQ 202 LED face mask, which is FDA cleared and offers clinically proven results. It features different wavelengths that target every kind of skin concern you might have. It can help to make skin smoother, softer, and even minimize pores. I've had the FAQ 202 now for about 2 months. I use the red light and I definitely see a difference. I feel like my skin just looks plumper, it looks healthier, it looks glowy. Dare I say some days I'm like, it looks radiant even, and that's pretty good considering we're in that drier winter season. I immediately fell in love with this mask because it is so lightweight, so easy to wear, nothing digs into you. It's made of a flexible silicone, so it feels like you're wearing nothing. It's also wireless, so you can get up and move about, or you can lay down and read a book and relax. Foreo also has amazing peptide serums that can help to amplify the results that you get while wearing your mask. If you'd like to check out Foreo's incredible Black Friday deals, click the link in my description box. And then don't forget to use my code 35BOHO for an additional 35% off on almost all Foreo products, even the ones that are already on sale. That means you can get up to 50% off on Foreo products. Was not very gracefully done. Okay, it's so pretty, but now I have to actually put it on. I actually have to put the duvet in it. It's my least favorite thing ever, but it's gonna be worth it because it's so fluffy. I've been wanting a cozier, fluffier duvet cover for the winter months. I was so excited when I spotted this one on Amazon. It had a Black Friday price of $32. I think originally it's like $55 or $60. So I think I got myself a really good deal and it is so cozy. 3:30. The sun is setting. It's so pretty, the sun tonight. And well, tonight it's 3:30. But yeah, we've entered that phase of the year when 3:30 is night. But I'm actually on my way to a photo shoot, which is so fun. Almost always, yeah, 99% of the time my photo shoots are during the day because I'm working with the light outside. So I'm always paying close attention to like what's the weather going to be looking like, what are the clouds going to be like, all this kind of stuff, and always trying to figure out the best time for things. And today my photo shoot is rather than like rushing to get it done before the sun sets, we're doing it after the sun sets. We're shooting some like sequin glittery dresses, which we thought would be fun to shoot for a going out kind of a look at night. So it's not often I get to shoot stuff at night, and it's a totally different ballgame than the day, obviously, and a lot of fun. So I'm excited. But it was just so nice driving here, like to not have to worry about like, is it going to be cloudy? Is it not? Is it like, it doesn't matter because it's going to be dark. So I actually got here thinking there'd be traffic. I got here a little early and I'm parked right next to the consignment store. So I have like 20 minutes to kill. So I'm going to pop in. So this is one of those really fun consignment stores that mostly is pretty expensive. It's got some spots like this little booth where everything is $10, and I gotta say, this 80s or maybe it's 90s, I'm not sure, pantsuit I thought was so cute with the belt, but I didn't have time to try it on, so I didn't get it. I wish I could like capes. I just don't. If this had been an actual sweater with armholes, I would have absolutely wanted to take it home. But I also spotted some cute blankets, and this one, looking back at this now, I'm kind of wishing that I had gotten it because wouldn't it look so pretty with the new bedding I just put on? I might check and see if it's there the next time I pop in. The longer that I've lived in a small space, the better I've gotten at just appreciating things when I walk through a thrift store or a consignment store. I know that I don't have room for anything else, so my rule always is when something comes in, something has to go out. So it has to be pretty amazing for me to want to take it home. But I really just enjoy wandering through these places and seeing all the treasures. It's kind of like wandering through a really cool vintage museum. Our models are going to be cold. That's the only thing about once the sun goes down, it does get colder. Come here. All right, come on, you can come up. Come on. Okay, it's okay. Come here. Come here. Oh. All right, big guy. You ready to go shopping? Want to go into Goodwill with me? Think we're going to find anything? You want to go shopping? In your bag? Hi. You ready to go in? Or you going to be a good boy? You barked at someone last time. You're going to be a good boy. All right. Okay, people must be doing end of year donations because boy, there was good stuff. If that didn't have mold on it, I would have taken it. Now this, I don't know. I feel like this is worth something. I don't know much about this type of thing, but yeah, someone's going to be happy. This, oh, I thought this set was so beautiful. They usually price parts of the set individually in this Goodwill, which is a shame because I think then it ends up getting separated and it ends up being very expensive, but it was so beautiful. But truthfully, I'm looking for plain mugs right now like this. I really, really loved this little pullover here, but it had a lot of stains on it, and I am still working on getting stains out of a sweater I bought a few weeks ago. I'm determined to get the stains out, but I'm maxed out on clothes that need my attention to get stains out, so I had to leave that. I, of course, had to go look at the paintings. There was some neat things, not really my taste, but I thought there was some pretty cool high quality works that were done by artists and really well framed. That was really pretty. I thought this was also really pretty. It's not really my style, but thought it was really nice anyway. I'm still hunting for my trench coat. I didn't find it. I thought this was such a cool jacket. It had a bit of a higher price tag, so I didn't get it. But now looking at this, I'm kind of wishing I had. So I may go back and see if it's still there. This was not my size, but it really was beautiful. Well, that did not last very long because there was a lady who I I don't know for sure what she was doing because, obviously I can't read her actual intentions, but she was basically following me around, like kept approaching the cart where Charlie was sitting up in the front. And she could see that whenever she would really, really come close, like touching him close, he would growl. And I felt like she didn't have a friendly look on her face. I felt like she was literally trying to get him to like bite her, which I don't know if that was because she was just trying to start trouble. Like, if my dog bit her, she could like sue me or something. At first I just thought maybe I'm imagining it, but literally everywhere in the store I went, there she was. She'd come up right next to me. And usually people kind of give everyone their own space, especially in the clothing aisles. But no, she would just come right on up and again, like right up against him basically, and he would growl. So I just kept putting the top down to his, oops, sorry, buddy, to his little bag. But yeah, I've never experienced anything like that. Or I don't know if she was just trying to like make trouble because she was annoyed that a dog was in the store, which, you know, I try to be thoughtful about places I take him in because obviously there are people with allergies, but I mean, you're not going to shop in Goodwill if you're severely allergic to dogs or cats because, pretty much half the clothes in there are covered in dog and cat hair. That's just the way it is. And I certainly am always aware of people and I don't want anyone to ever feel uncomfortable. I actually usually find that, well, actually, this is my first negative experience. Normally people are just like, oh, he's so cute. And like, it makes them happy. Like, I feel like they're happy to see him. And I keep away from people. Like I do my part, but it was just the weirdest thing. She just kept following me to every single aisle I went down and coming up super close, like not even looking at anything. And I tried to like talk to her. I smiled at her and she wasn't going to talk to me. And she didn't like try and like interact with Charlie. It really felt like she was trying to get him to bite her. So anyway, we left. Didn't find anything, but that's okay. Now I have to get back to doing what I was actually supposed to be doing right now, which is editing. I'm supposed to be home editing photos, but I just had to pop in to Goodwill. Charlie and I both need a little break. And I'm sorry that happened, buddy. Yeah, usually people are just like really excited to see him. I'm careful about that though, because I know there are people who are scared of dogs. He's certainly not like a ferocious beast, but still there's people who are scared of dogs. So yeah, you're not a ferocious beast, are you? But like, I really try to be aware of that and make sure that I don't put him close to people. Yeah, but she kept coming close and he would do this because, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what that was. I could be completely imagining it. Maybe every single time she came near, it was a coincidence and maybe she was lovely and didn't have any, bad thoughts. But yeah, I felt like she did. So now I think maybe what I'm going to do is cheer myself up with, which I don't know why that like, it shouldn't offend me because whatever, people have their own things that they're doing. But whenever someone like does something to me like that, I always feel like I'm not someone who gets angry. I get like my feelings hurt. I don't know if anybody out there who's watching this ever experiences that, but like I very rarely feel angry. Actually, I very rarely feel angry, but I do feel like hurt when something happens, as opposed to just a normal reaction would be like annoyed and then move on. But I feel a little hurt. So I guess I have to get myself a little coffee and then we'll head home, right, buddy? Should we go to Starbucks? Should I get a coffee? What do you think? Hi, can I get a tall decaf coffee with a little bit of steamed almond milk? Okay. Charlie never forgot the time he got a pop cup. He never forgot it. I don't come to Starbucks all that often, but he remembers. I'm sorry, buddy. They're not very good for you. It's not a pop cup, see? It's hot, buddy. It's not a pop cup. I know. I'm sorry. We'll go home and get a healthy treat for you, okay? Look what I got, buddy. Come here. You see it? Get here. Come sniff it. What do you think? Let's see if it looks cute on our lamp. What do you think? You like it? It's perfect. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so cute. Crazily enough, this is a glue gun that I got at the dollar store like 20 years ago. And I got it back when dollar stores were actually $1. So, I don't know how it's still working, honestly. How did I, how? Oh gosh. Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna fix it. That looks so cute. But now I'm wondering if I should actually do it up here too. Too much? I'm gonna have to go back and look at the camera. But I feel like the parrot can't see now. I think he just needs the curtains to be parted here so he can see. I don't know, maybe the tassel's too long. So either last winter or maybe 2 winters ago, I shared in a video these little mushrooms that I made. It was so much fun to dry out little tangerine peels and make them. But now I've got my 2 grapefruit peels and I'm making larger mushrooms. I just had kind of this strong desire to do something crafty. And as I sat there looking at the lamp, trying to decide what to do with it, I also was just thinking about how I really am missing having space to do crafts, to have my crafts, like my paints and things like that, already out and available rather than having to kind of rush through things so that I can put everything away, because this little table is the only table I have to eat on or do other work at. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about, but also thinking about how ridiculously cute these little mushrooms are. Hello, little mushrooms. You look so cute. I hung them from the little garland of mushrooms that are already hanging up, and I think they look so sweet. It was a quick little craft project, but sometimes that's all you need. I've been wearing the same shirt for the entire week, basically. You're gonna watch this video and think that like I filmed everything in one day, when in fact, no, I just wore the same outfit basically for an entire week, which I think is one of the perks of working at home, like self-employment. You can do that, and I promise I have been washing. So it's not like I'm not washing. It's just I wash, dry, bring it out, and I'm like, put it back on. But yeah, I was thinking like that's a perk. But it's also, you could really quickly fall into a little rut with that one. So I think for next week, I don't think I'm going to be putting a video out next week. And I think next week I'm going to actually attempt to wear a different nice outfit every single day, regardless of where I'm going or what I'm doing. Because yeah, this was a cozy week, but I don't want this to turn into I wear one flannel shirt for the entire winter, because it really does do something to you mentally when you're not like dressing. Or for me anyway, I can say for me, I feel the difference when I look nice and I feel like I put on a nice outfit. I usually feel better. So Next week, I'll be in nicer outfits, or I'll be trying to be. I will definitely still be spending a lot of time throwing my drone up into the air and looking at the amazing skies that seem to happen every evening, watching for the birds as they fly by. Those simple little joys are keeping me really happy right now. I would love it if you leave me a comment and let me know what simple little joys are making you happy right now. And I just want to say thank you for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.